is officially happening. This was a project paying homage to the long-running slasher franchise Friday the 13th, paying homage to one of the most iconic villains in all of fiction, Jason Voorhees, a video game that was going to pit one slasher, being Jason Voorhees, against 7 camp counselors, each with their own specific traits, abilities, stats, you name it. So you either kill or be killed, or escape. That's always an option too, assuming that you can, because Jason walks faster than you run, and then you have those bitches always trip over some random stuff, and then they get fucking gored with God knows whatever random utensil he found laying around to go and embed into their fucking skull. But this project, I've been watching closely for a long-ass time. I mean, I got to see the conceptual art way back whenever it was just being talked about merely. And they had worked on it, and seeing it progress to where it is right now, having an official license of Friday the 13th, having the people who've worked on the movies work alongside them, this is one of those dreams that most people would never think would happen. I mean, hell, right now, most people are thinking about Friday the 13th, the video game. You mean this shit? Right here? Friday the 13th on NES, most people consider like a wrinkled up fucking nasty ass turd sitting on the side of the road and kind of just laugh and scoff at it. You know, Jason Voorhees running around in his little 8-bit, his fucking purple overalls and shit. Like, that's cute. Your jumpsuit's all fucking purple. You got the light blue mask and shit and all. That's scary. The Medusa head, which is Jason's fucking mom. Nah, it doesn't really do it for most people. I have a soft spot in my heart, though, for this game, so I kind of like it. So much that I've played Living Shove it over and over again. We'll just ignore the fact that LGN's attached to it. But still, good game, in my humble Alpha Omega opinion. But this shit is happening, and I can't be more proud. You know, I love the idea of these iconic characters in horror movies being made into games. Hell, I've talked about it numerous times in videos in the past, so if anybody's ever just checked out like a playlist I have, it's like horror movie type ones, I've talked about how that shit should happen all the time. I always thought that Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger, two characters I love the shit out of and everybody fucking knows about if you watch horror movies, would make for very good video games if handled correctly. And it seems like this is a perfect opportunity and a perfect concept to go and do that. And the dream team that I was talking about, I mean, you couldn't ask for better people to be associated with the project and to take this seriously, because this is some shit that everybody would want to have associated with the Friday the 13th brand in terms of video games. I mean, first on the roster, you have Sean S. Cunningham. This is the motherfucker who made Friday the 13th. You know, fucking bow down, bitches. This is dude who made Jason Voorhees. So, he created all of this. This is the reason why people were scared to go swimming at a camp. This is the reason that people were scared to fucking go outside when they had watched these movies way back in fucking 70s and 80s, 90s, you name it. He was making slasher flicks this entire time. He also got to work on some other projects, but most well-known for Friday the 13th. And since he owns the rights to it, the likenesses, everything, the namesake, he's an obvious candidate for somebody that you need on board with a project like this. Tom Savini, who's a hometown hero of sorts for yours truly, is very well known for special effects, makeup effects, being an actor, and is actually going to be an executive producer on Friday the 13th, the video game, and is probably one of the best candidates for it, considering the fact that he's worked closely with the series for a long-ass time, and has worked on tons of other series out there. Also my favorite zombie flick of all time, and that's the original Dawn of the Dead. So who else than Tom Savini? Oh, and by the way, he's going to be designing all the fucking kills. So that right there should say something really good, because this dude has a brutal and gory-ass imagination and gets a double fucking thumbs up from me. Next up on the list is Harry Manfrendini, the musical genius behind the scores in Friday the 13th. This man has composed some of the most unearthly music that you have heard that set the tone for all the different scenes throughout Friday the 13th and many other works out there. This man has set ambience that has made people just scared shitless. And obviously, having his compositions associated with a Friday the 13th game makes tons of sense. And this is going to make it feel even more authentic, so when you're running around and things seem real calm, then all of a sudden, music just hits. Boom! You already know that Jason's probably up your ass right now with a machete through your ass and out your guts. So, yeah, there's that. Last but not least, we have Kane Hodder. Kane motherfucking Hodder is Jason Voorhees. This man got to don the mask of the Crystal Lake slasher himself, go around and just obliterate all the poor, unsuspecting camp counselors and random-ass victims who just were in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's going to be doing the motion capturing and pretty much just be Jason Voorhees. So that's what we need out of Kane Hodder. Be Jason Voorhees and be scary and intimidating as fuck, because, well, I mean, you kind of have to be, because you're Jason Voorhees. So it comes with territory. That is a fucking dream team to have on a Friday the 13th development team. I give that 5 severed heads out of 5. Bravo for this. So we know that they're taking this seriously and they're trying to go all gung-ho with it, which is perfect. But there's other things that they said that they want to go and pull off with this. Now, it's a big-time multiplayer experience, but a lot of people out there might be like, what about a single-player experience? Well, they said that's one of the stretch goals that they want to have happen. You're going to be able to take on the role of Jason Voorhees and go around systematically annihilating every single fucking camp counselor out there. Are those two fucking shagging over there? Look at it! Fucking itty-bitty titty committees here! Dead, 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 smoking fucking wacky tobacco? Not here! That's the devil's cabbage! Dead, dead, dead! Murder everywhere! If you are an unsuspecting villain, if you're an unsuspecting victim, because you're actually getting killed by the villain, then your ass is fucking grass, and Jason's gonna come out and fucking mow the shit out of you. Done deal. That I want to see. I want to see that so fucking much. It just smiles all over my face and people will be like, that's kind of morbid. Like, I give a shit at all. If you think I'm morbid and you're just getting it figured out now, you must be new to my channel and must be the first time you've been here, so ha ha ha. But they're also trying to bring in past characters, not just Jason Voorhees, which they are going to allow you to unlock past different outfits and looks of Jason Voorhees throughout all the Friday the 13th movies, which I enjoyed living Chev. Anybody knows that it's not just a hockey mask and the entire fucking suit. No, 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 no. We have all sorts of different looks. We have the zombie Jason. We have the one that looks a lot more humanoid. We have Jason X where he's like fucking metallic and shit. So there's a lot of different looks when it comes to Jason. But past camp counselors and characters like Tommy Jarvis. Tommy Jarvis was in 3 of the movies, and in Friday the 13th, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, I know my shit about this series. And Tommy Jarvis is one of the most well-known characters outside of Mr. Voorhees and Mrs. Voorhees themselves. Tommy Jarvis not only got to live, but fight Jason multiple times and live. Not many motherfuckers can actually say that. I mean, that's a big-time claim to fame. But Tommy Jarvis is supposed to be part of it, kind of like, to walk you through shit. There's lots of stuff that you'll be able to unlock in the game, which I like the idea of. Unlockables are nice, instead of, you know, the whole bullshit microtransactions and dumbass bullshit fucking DLC that people want to implement everywhere and anywhere. That shit just always annoys the fucking hell out of me. But other past camp counselors from the movie, I know that they could get maybe that one chick who had, like, the fucking psychic telepathic powers and shit, where she was using, like, telekinesis and shit, and going after Jason. I like that one. That was, what, number 7? Pretty sure it's number 7. But I like that. I'd like to have that one fucking dude that was boxing Jason. I mean, he was beating the living shit out of him. He was just like, pow, 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 pow. And then he got uppercutted and his head just rolled down into a dumpster. I was like, oh man, that shit, that fucking made me so damn happy. But anyway, so past camp counselors will be unlockable, and I'm sure that they'll have probably more stages, like on the boat, maybe in actual, like, Manhattan, in New York. There could be a lot of different things that they could go and roll with. I would enjoy something like that, and fuck, man, if they could ever somehow cross us over with Freddy Krueger and have him come into this, maybe we could just have Ash from Evil Dead go into that. They've had them all go against each other in some big trifecta of horror movie goodness within the comics, so why not this, huh? And also, each one of those characters, they have their own video games. Also Ash vs. Evil Dead. I can't wait for that shit. Ah, so good, so good. But anyway, back on point. Friday the 13th, a video game. I'm gonna put all the links in the description so you can go and check it out. Share this around to other horror movie buffs out there. Find all the gore hounds, spread the goodness, let other people know, because this is a project that deserves attention. I mean, shit, I love Friday the 13th. I love video games. I love survival horror games a whole bunch. This is like a big mishmash of all of that put together, so I want more people to know about this. I mean, I'm not a big-ass channel, so I only have so much reach. So it's up to fans out there to get the word out. Anyway, this is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on!